It's story time at the Bailey home. Each night, this is the quiet after the storm.
It's the same definition as cheap. Okay. Hello?
The Bailey home during the day can be a madhouse.
Where is it? Over there.
Turn your head for a moment.
Okay, Lisa, let's try not to spill this time.
And you could miss something, even dinner.
Josh, you need to get dressed, see what time it is.
Rose Bailey is the matriarch of this clan of 10.
You good?
She's a master organizer, top chef, and rules the roost for 8 adopted children ranging from 25 to 3. There's no downtime for this supermom.
You have to be on top of everybody's game continually.
Unable to have children of their own, the Baileys decided 25 years ago to become foster parents. Since then, they've fostered more than 100 children, legally adopting 8 of them.
It wasn't all at once, it was gradual. And it was each one of these children who are in my home are the ones that pulled on our heartstrings, and it seemed very natural that they should stay.
Rose says fostering children has been so personally rewarding. She hopes other couples will follow her lead.
Well, obviously, I have nothing but praises for the foster care system because look what we gained through it, is we gained a family, and we were also able to help quite a few other children be reunited with their families, whether that was their birth family or move on to adoption. So it makes me feel good.
A good foster parent is gold.
United for Families Community Development Director Christina Kaiser says finding foster and adoptive care families like the Baileys can make a child's experience far less traumatic. It can prevent children from bouncing from home to home in hopes of eventually reuniting with their natural families.
One of the greatest things that we can do for children when they're in the system is to stabilize their experience.
But in many cases, a child cannot be reunited with their birth families, and a permanent home is needed. And Rose Bailey admits 8 may not be enough for her, as her heart has room for more kids.
Rose is amazing. She's a master at this.
More foster parents like the Baileys are needed at United for Families, which is the lead child welfare agency responsible for children in Martin, St. Lucie, Indian River, and Okeechobee counties. This nonprofit organization helps 5,000 children each year. Its one mission: to break the cycle of child abuse through innovative programs.
And I am really proud of saying that that is more than just words on a wall. Or, it's more than just a logo. It's reality. At United for Families, every day we're creating new programs.
One program has touched the lives of 20-year-old Ashley Ritchie and 18-year-old Jasmine Keogh. Both girls used to be on a destructive course. Jasmine was only 14 when
I started doing drugs, drinking, getting arrested, getting in trouble.
She was eventually removed from her home and placed in foster care. And life for Ashley Ritchie was similar. But thanks to a United for Families scholarship program called Road to Independence, both young women have a bright future.
I always wanted to just be better than I was when I grew up. So to go to college and to become a teacher and do that, that's all I need to do. That's all I want to do.
Road to Independence teaches foster children the ABCs of adulthood, such as balancing a checkbook. But the program goes further by providing financial assistance for college.
We're taking children who had a difficult beginning, life just happened to them. No child asks to be brought up, abused, or neglected. We're taking those children and we are giving them an opportunity to succeed.
Without foster care, I wouldn't be in college. I wouldn't be doing half the things I am right now.
Come here, let's get on my lap.
Right now, for 3 generations of Chlorfan women, life is a day in the park. But it's been a long journey for 4-year-old Janessa, her mother Michelle, and grandma Diane. The problem started when Michelle was in high school.
Got involved with drugs, with some friends, skipped school a lot. I did end up graduating, and I found out I was pregnant with Janessa when I was a senior.
Michelle has always been a challenge. Since kindergarten, I always kind of knew we were going to have challenges in our life.
Michelle was pregnant and, even worse, arrested, placed in jail for drugs and other illegal activity. Janessa had the odds stacked against her before she was even born. But Grandma Diane vowed to keep her family together, even if it meant raising newborn Janessa herself.
My goal always was to keep Janessa with the family.
Diane was granted temporary custody of Janessa. And thanks to another United for Families program called Relatives as Parents, she was given the tools necessary to raise Janessa, and she wasn't alone.
I met other people in the same situation. I met people who could give me resources, people who could hear my story and cry with me and tell me their stories and let me know that I wasn't by myself.
Relative care keeps abused or neglected children in the custody of a responsible family member while the birth parent attempts to rehabilitate. The program offers custodial relatives much-needed financial and emotional support. In some cases, the birth parents fail to recover, but not in this case.
It's been very, very hard, and loving Janessa has been the only thing that's got me through the situation.
Hold on.
Michelle has rebounded responsibly and is ready to care for her little girl. Each of these stories has their own extraordinary circumstance. A broken family mended. Young futures filled with promise. And a family whose love grows greater with each adopted child. They all have one thing in common: united for families. Stop the tears.